Oh, wait.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, then I will say our disclaimer. Hello, everybody. So this session will be recorded for safety purposes and to share with our athletes on our website. The instructors are here to lead you, but please use your own discretion as to the intensity of which you participate. If you have a pre-existing injury, please use caution when participating in the session. Hope everyone has a great session.
How's everyone doing today? Ready to do some flexibility? Thumbs up, yeah? Okay, so just like always, I'm just gonna warm up a little bit just to get started. We're gonna start on the ground today. We're gonna change it up a little bit. So all we're going to do is we're gonna have our hands down on the ground, knees on the ground. One leg at a time, we are just going to lift our knee up to the side, kick our leg back, rotate in and bring it back down. So we're just gonna almost make like a circle with our hip. We're gonna go 5 times. And then you're gonna switch directions. So go back, out, forward. Okay, we're gonna do that a second time on that leg. So repeat that whole thing. Back first. And then forwards. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the other leg. So start by going backwards and forwards. When you're done back, rotate. Perfect. And then we're doing a second round. So back again. And then finish forwards. Perfect. Now we're going to focus on upper body a little bit. You can go on your knees. You can sit all the way down. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. What we're going to do now is we're going to have our thumbs facing towards the ceiling. We're going to raise our arms all the way up and then bring them down to the side, back forward again, and repeat that 5 times. Okay, then we're gonna switch directions. So out to the side, bring them straight up, then down in front. Perfect. Repeat that one more time. So we're gonna go backwards, so up and then back 5 times. Good, and then one more set of going out and up. Perfect. Okay, we are going to get started now. Your shoulders and your hips should feel a little bit looser now. We are going to start on the ground. First thing we're going to do, we're going to extend our legs out in front of us, but then we're going to spread them out. So spread your legs out nice and wide. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to lean forward with our hands between our legs. So just lean as far forward as you can without forcing it, just until you start to feel a stretch through the inner legs, and just hold that position. Now we're going to take both hands, go over one leg. We're going to go back to the middle, leaning forward again. And then now the opposite side. So outside of that leg, just trying to reach forward slightly. And then release. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to bring both feet in, bottom of our feet facing each other. We are going to slowly bring our feet towards us. And then we are going to slowly push our knees down. And you should feel a nice stretch through the inner legs, through your groin, and just hold that position. Okay, now we're going to release that stretch. We are now going to do one we haven't done yet. So what I want you to do is we're going to put one leg behind us. So your foot is going to be pointed back. The other leg is going to be bent in front of us. Okay, so foot pointed back with the back leg. Front leg, the foot is out to the side. And we are just going to lean forward slightly. So just lean down as far as you can comfortably. Now we are going to turn away from the foot. So if your foot is pointed to the left side, turn to the right side. Now we turn towards that foot side. Okay, we will slowly release that position. And we will now switch legs. Start by just leaning forward slightly. Okay, now away from the foot. So if the foot is pointed to the right, turn to the left. Perfect. One more. Now facing that foot. Perfect. Now we'll slowly release. We are going to straighten one leg. Our other leg will be bent, so foot up against the straight leg. We are going to reach towards our foot, feeling a nice stretch through the back of our leg, through our hamstring. Just gonna hold that position. Remember to control that breathing during this. So nice breaths while holding the stretch. We don't want to hold our breath during this. Okay, slowly release. And now we'll switch legs. And then same thing. Okay, slowly release. We are going to straighten both legs now. Try to point your toes towards you. You can put your hands underneath your knees. Really point those toes towards you. And then slowly lean forward with that upper body. Now we're going to reach down our legs with our hands. So same thing, but just reach further. And now we're slowly, really slowly just come out of that stretch. Perfect. Okay, we are going to take one leg. We're going to bend one leg and cross it over the straight leg. we are just going to wrap our arms around that leg and slowly pull it towards you. You should start to feel a stretch through your glutes. Don't pull it too hard, just a slight pull towards you to feel that stretch, and then hold this position. Okay, release that, straighten that leg. We will now switch sides. Play around, make sure you find the spot that you feel a stretch. Once you find it, hold that spot. And then slowly release that. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little water break, just if you need water, and then we will continue. We are still going to be on the ground, but this time we're going to lay on our back. So once you get your water, you can get set up on the ground. We're going to be on our back. Okay, we are going to put our arms out to the side, and we are going to lower both knees down to one side. We're going to feel a stretch through the side of our body, through our low back. If your shoulders are tight, you'll feel it a little bit through your shoulders too. Okay, now if you feel like you're able to go into a little bit of a deeper stretch, straighten out the leg that is on top. If that feels like too much of a stretch, just bring it back, but try to straighten out that top leg. Slowly bring it back. We're going to bring our knees up. Now we're going to switch to the other side. Okay, again, if able to try to straighten that top leg. And slowly bring it back. And then set back up so your knees are towards the ceiling. We're going to stay in this position. Now what we're going to do, I want you to try to put one foot on top of the other knee. And then you are going to bring your legs towards you. Now you can put your hands on your knee. You can put your hands on the lower part of one leg, whatever you need to just to support yourself. But just rotate those legs, bring them towards your upper body. Lower it back down, and we will switch sides. And then lower it back down again. Now what we're going to do, we're going to leave both legs bent. Bring your knees both towards your upper body. We are going to hold on to one leg. We are going to straighten the other one. So let that one leg lower back down, and then just hold on to the one leg. Slowly release that leg so both legs are straight again. We'll bring both knees back up. Now we will hold the opposite knee and straighten the other leg, and we will hold again. And then we will slowly release that leg as well. Okay, we will all sit up now. If you need to, you can get some water quickly. We are going to go onto our knees after you get water. So on our knees, hands in front of us. We're going to slide our hands forward a bit so they're at an angle. We're going to lower back just like we've done before. Let our body sink back. Should feel this in your shoulders and through your lower back. We will come back up. Now what we're going to do, we're going to stay in that same position, but reach under our body with one arm and then lean back again. We will come back up and then repeat the same thing, but the other side now. Perfect. Come back out of that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take our palms onto the ground with our fingers pointed towards us. So fingers towards your body. And slowly lean back just until you start to feel a stretch through your forearms, through your wrist. As soon as you feel it, just hold that spot. Okay, release that stretch. We are now going to go into our forward lunge. So one leg in front, back leg, knee is on the ground. Just shift your hips forward. Feel a nice stretch through the front of this leg that's back. Just lean forward, feel that stretch. And now reach towards the ground with your hands in that same position. Okay, come back up. Now what we are going to do is we are going to straighten out that front leg. So just let your leg straighten out. If you have to hold on to something, you can to balance yourself, but just straighten that leg and slightly lean forward. Just slightly. You should feel it in your hamstring, so the back of the leg. Again, if you need to hold on to a wall or something, you are able to do that just to help balance yourself. But you should feel it under that leg. Okay, bring that leg back. We will now switch sides. So we're going to do our forward lunge on the other leg now. Push those hips forward. Okay, hands down now. Okay, come back up. Now straighten out that leg and slightly lean forward. Okay, slowly come out of that position. We are going to sit on the ground. You can put your legs straight or you can have them bent for this next one. It's completely up to you, but we need to make sure we keep our hands on the ground. So palms on the ground. However you have your legs is up to you. Keep your arms nice and straight. Keep your shoulders back. Look forward, and we're just going to slowly turn our head to the side. Don't force it. Just turn it slightly and feel a stretch through your neck, through your upper trap, right through here. Again, don't force it. Just go until you start to feel the stretch. Slowly go back, and then now to the other side. Slowly come back. We are going to do this again, but this time, as you turn, I want you to look up. So slightly look up and to the side. Slowly release, and then one more the other side. Okay, you can release that. We are almost done. We're going to do a little bit more from a standing position. So we're just going to finish off with a couple more here, everyone. So feet relatively close together. We are going to lower down, reach towards our toes, but then we are going to take our hands behind our leg. So behind our calves, behind your ankles, wherever you reach to. And then we're just going to hold that position. Okay, now come back up, stand all the way up. We're going to do the same thing, but this time when you get down, I want you to take both hands to one side and then hold that spot. Slowly come back up. And then one more time, but the other side. Slowly come back up. We are going to spread our legs out now. Toes pointed forwards. And we are going to slowly lower down to one side. So leave one leg straight, bend the other leg. Soon as you start to feel it through the inside of the straight leg, you're just going to hold that position. We're going to come back up to straight. Switch sides now. Come back up to straight. Now we're going to do one set of reaching towards the ground. Just let yourself kind of hang there. And then slowly come back up. Okay, last thing we are going to do, we are going to lay back down, legs extended, arms resting on top of you or to the side. We are going to do our 10 breaths in and out. So 10 deep breaths in and out to finish off. Nice controlled breathing. Okay, when you're done your 10, you can sit back up. And we are finished. So get some water. And then we can go over any questions you may have.
Great job, everybody. So before we start asking questions, I just want to make sure I remind everyone that there is still the strength session tomorrow at 11. So this is the last flexibility, but there's still a session tomorrow.